I'm Sean White, and today we're meditating on beach bodies. We're only 1 month away from the unofficial start of summer, and you know what that means. Some people are already starting to be concerned about what they're going to look like in a bathing suit this summer. Today we're going to be looking at the beach body mindset and why it's something that might be ruining your summertime. So let's get started. When we think of a beach body, we generally think of that stereotypical physique that took years and many hours and a lot of work to sculpt. However, for the majority of us, it's more about being comfortable enough with our own bodies to wear a bathing suit in public. So quite often, we don't think about this until summer is almost upon us and decide to take action then, which can be problematic to our overall health. So let's break it down to a couple of different components. First, getting in beach body shape usually entails losing some weight. Now, we're generally talking anywhere from 5 to 30 pounds, because anything more than that, we're probably looking at, weight loss for health reasons. So if we're looking at losing weight at a healthy rate, that usually means 1 to 2 pounds per week. This has been shown to be a good, healthy weight loss metric. Now, if you're trying to lose 20 pounds and you lose 2 pounds per week starting now, you will achieve your goal right at the beginning of July, which is great. Anything less than 2 pounds per week, and now you're looking at midsummer or end of summer, which is probably not what you're looking for. So there's a good possibility that you've already started too late to reach your goal by the time that you want. Now, also keep in mind how you lose weight matters. So we can lose 5 pounds of fat through diet and exercise, but also gain 5 pounds of muscle at the same time, meaning that we stay even. And depending on your body type, you may not even notice a significant change in your body shape, which can be very frustrating and annoying. Now, all this means that you may be setting yourself up for failure if you're only looking at this from a perspective of trying to lose some weight, especially if you're trying to do it in a healthy way. So perhaps you can go extreme, right? Maybe a severely restrictive diet, maybe a juice cleanse. There's definitely a possibility that you can lose more weight quickly doing it this way. However, it's usually not a healthy way of doing it. Right? Restrictive and fad diets can lead to malnourishment, nutrient deficiencies, and disordered eating. Now, in most cases, these are temporary because people usually revert back to their normal eating habits once bathing suit season is over. However, in some cases, these issues can become long-term. There has been a significant rise in disordered eating over the past few years, which is believed to be from fad diet trends viewed on social media. Now, the reality is, and we all know this, that once we give up a diet, the weight usually returns. So now we're just perpetuating a vicious cycle of weight loss and weight gain throughout different times of the year. And why are we doing this? Well, because we care about what strangers think about our appearance. And you might not agree with that statement, but let's really analyze it. If your appearance matters to you, you probably work at it year round, not just at the start of summer. It may bother you a little more around this time of year, but I'm sure it bothers you all the time anyway. Now, if it doesn't bother you at all, then why does it bother you now? Because we are concerned with what others think of us. Now, are we caring about what our friends and family think? Probably not so much, right? If your friends say things or look at you a certain way because you're carrying an extra 10 pounds, well, then they're probably just not very good friends to begin with. And if it's your family members, well, they probably have some other issue with you besides your weight. So, if it's not you and it's not your friends or family, the only people that are left are complete strangers who are the last people you should care about what they think you look like, right? They know nothing about you, what's going on in your life, what you're going through, what kind of health issues you have. So caring about somebody else's opinion who doesn't know you, who may just be highlighting their own insecurities, is not something we should be focusing on. Now, all this stress and anxiety may cause us just to avoid the beach or the pool altogether. So now we're giving up potential enjoyment because we care what other people think of us, most of who likely aren't even paying attention to us and don't really matter in the grand scheme of things anyway. So we're sacrificing our own happiness for others. And how often do you actually go to the beach or the pool during the summer, right? There's only about 15 weekends in the summer, so about 30 days we're talking about, unless you take a vacation at a beach or a public pool. Now, some of these days it'll rain or be cloudy. Some of them you'll have parties or sporting events or weddings to go to. So let's just say we lose half of those days to these different variables. So even if we say that there'll be 15 days that we'll be in a bathing suit, is it worth it to create stress, anxiety, depression, potential eating disorder to not achieve our goal of trying to look good for other people? The reality is we should be focusing on a healthy year-round body that we feel comfortable in rather than some seasonal unachievable body, right? Let's just try to be healthy. And if we feel like we need to make a change in our body shape, then let's do it for all the right reasons and do it year-round, not just when summer rolls around. Now, I hope you found this inspiring. If you like this video, then please click the like button and share it with your friends. If you want to hear more of what I got to say, then subscribe, turn on notifications, find out when new videos are coming out, and leave me some comments down below. Is this something you're concerned about? Do you try to get a beach body every year? Let me know. So until we speak again, be well, be safe, and be kind to everybody.